Darrell?
Yes.
What can the customers expect to see from the Prater booth today?
Well, they can expect to see solutions. We have a lot of great equipment here today, a good cross-section of what Prater has to offer. We encourage you to come out and bring us your challenges because we would love to talk to you about a solution.
Darrell, you're an industry expert. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this great rotosieve you have.
This is our new model. It's our RS250. We developed this model to have a smaller footprint, and it makes it ideally suited for use in blending applications where you want to check screen the material before you go into your next process, whether that be downstream further processing or even into packaging. Smaller footprint, it gives you a lot of high capacity screening in a small footprint, and it comes with several great features including all stainless construction and an easy removal screen frame assembly that you can retension in-house.
Darrell, how do they find this piece of equipment?
You can contact us directly or you can reach out to your local sales representative.
Darrell, Prater makes great rotary valves. You've been doing it for a long time. Can you give us a good rundown of this unit, please?
Absolutely. This is one of our outboard bearing valves, but I want to talk specifically about a couple of things we do differently in the market. One of the things really important to us is giving you most value for your money. The rotary airlock line that Prater offers gives you a little bit more stout profile with deeper pockets to give more capacity per revolution. What that means for the customer is that you're going to be able to utilize a valve at a lower RPM or perhaps even purchase a smaller model to save on your capital investment. The valve running at a lower RPM also gives you the benefit of reducing the wear and tear as well as reducing the leakage if it is in a pressure differential application. But by and far, I think the one thing that is most important is that all our valves up to 16-inch are certified by a third party to function as a flame isolation barrier under NFPA 69. All that is provided to you in the package with different options to suit your application. And in particular, this model here is our BAV series, which comes with a rail system and a demountable rotor. This is a great option for customers who have to access the internals of the valve very frequently for maintenance or, more importantly, cleaning. By and far, the biggest portion of the biggest part of this is the gapping procedure. The rotor is already pre-gapped off the end plate so that when you do reinstall the valve, there is no further maintenance required. You simply lock it up, install the bolts, and you're ready to go. Yes, well, it's very strategically placed in the corner of our booth for a very good reason. It is our newest product. We acquired this technology from IPEC out of Pensacola, New Jersey back in July of 21. We're excited to have it in our product line because it offers our customers a few unique things that we didn't previously offer. It is a long gap mill that uses attrition to comminutate the material. And the way it's done is that material is air swept into the bottom of the rotor and passes up through a long gap between a serrated grinding plate and blades that will create centrifugal force and turbulence on the surface of that cutting plate. So the particles are going to crush against one another and that plate as they traverse up to the top and exit out to a baghouse system. This one is also showing an air classifier for recirculating material. But what really makes this a special mill is that it eliminates the screens that you have in most traditional types of grinders. Why is that important? Screens are typically your failure point. They're the first thing that are going to wear out. They're the things that are going to require the most downtime to replace. And this eliminates that so that we can give you more uptime and more reliable operation. It also is very armored up with different types of coatings for wear. So we can handle more abrasive materials. The screens, not having the screens allows us to handle fattier and higher moisture materials. This particular model can also be adapted with a heat source to flash dry and grind the material in one step. It'll save you a ton of money on having two separate processes coupled together into one process train. Come and see us, and we'll talk more about it soon.
Talking with Darrell again.
Yes.
Darrell, this is a beautiful looking air classifier mill. Can you tell us a little bit about this, please?
Yes, there's a lot of stuff going on here. You're getting two steps in one. Our ACM mill provides very fine grinding of particles, a lot of different dry free-flowing ingredients. And not only are we grinding the product inside the mill, we're also classifying the particles to give you a very sharp and a very narrow particle distribution. The great thing about our particular design is that you can change your output sizes by simply adjusting a VFD set point for that classifier. And our classifier wheel is a little bit more efficient than the competition because we use a constant diameter wheel that applies consistent centrifugal force to all the particles that are introduced to it. So you're going to get a very capable, a very efficient mill running very finely ground product down to about 10, 15 micron in some cases.
Darrell, we're looking at a lump breaker here. Could you give us a simple breakdown of this for us, please?
Yes, a breakdown is the key word there. Lump breakers are used for conditioning your raw ingredients. If you have a process on loading bulk bags, or if you're breaking bags on a hand hand dump station, excuse me. These are a great way to condition those products to save on a lot of back-breaking labor, labor that might be costing you time and efficiency in your blending operations, and to provide more consistency in those blended products. This particular model is our Quick Clean model. It has the feature of a demountable rotor on a rail system so that you can get in and clean between batches. Very simple to remove the rotor, and if there's a screen utilized, you can also pull that out so that you have full uninhibited access to the interior for a quick clean and a quick changeover. Please reach out with us to talk more about your application.